Hey, what's up everybody? Dan the Ultra Dad here, getting ready to do my Tuesday night video, and here is my treadmill that I used just earlier today, trying to get a little workout in even though we're dealing with cold weather here. That's my little setup, and works pretty well. Alright, welcome back everybody. Dan the Ultra Dad here for my Tuesday night video. Hope you're doing well out there. We got hit with some snow the past couple days, as you've probably seen in my other videos. Just really having a good time with it, enjoying the winter weather, and not something that we get to experience all that often here in Southern Ohio. So thought tonight we'll do a couple things. I want to first of all show you a pair of shoes that just came in that I ordered. I'm very excited to try out. So these are a pair of shoes that I've heard a lot about. They're not new as far as new as a model, but they're definitely new to me, and I know that they're very popular, so I'm curious to see how I'll like them. As you know, one of my favorite pair of shoes that I've had over the past year has been my Hoka Speedgoat 3.0s. Well, I decided to stay with the Speedgoat, but instead I decided to go a different direction with the EVO Speedgoat. That's right. So we've got a nice box here, and we've got these brand new EVO Speedgoats. Look at that colorway, man. I love that. I'm sure many of you have already seen reviews of these and probably own these, but wow, what a sharp pair of shoes. I got the Vibram outsole, and they're just a little bit lighter, or maybe, I don't know, I haven't checked the stats, but it may be substantially lighter than the Speedgoats, so than the normal Speedgoats. So there's my Speedgoat 3, and there's the EVO Speedgoat. Yeah, they're definitely lighter. I'm not sure if I'd say a whole lot lighter, but they are lighter, and I know that the upper is different, and there's some other things that they do differently with the EVO Speedgoat. From what I know, the EVO Speedgoat is kind of known for a fast Speedgoat, maybe a racer. So it'll be interesting to see how I like it. Alright, so the EVO Speedgoat, very excited to check them out, and you'll be getting a first impression video soon, I'm sure. So definitely stay tuned for that. So the EVO Speedgoat, hot off the press, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but pretty excited to have them, and I'm curious to see if they might be a shoe for me for the Cruel Jewel 100 in a couple months. So we'll see. The next thing I wanted to do is just give you kind of a quick update with my training. So let's start with tonight's training. As you saw, the treadmill is out. I've been using it. The treadmill's in full force right now. It is super cold outside, and we just got the snow, so I enjoy a snow run, but you know, some days I just like staying inside and actually wearing shorts, which I haven't done in a long time. So really enjoyed the treadmill tonight. Went for an hour at a very slow pace, about 5.5 miles an hour, which translates to be about just over 10 minutes per mile. Seems a little faster than that, but apparently it's not. But you know, went about 5.5 miles, just over 5.5 miles, so not a bad little training day after work. So let's talk about what I've done over the past week or so. Let's take a look starting on February 4th. That was a day that I did 2.5 miles, about 1,500 feet of gain. It was a stair day, a step day, over at the dam. And then it looks like just kind of going through this past week, February 6th, I took a day off. Then February 6th is where I went over and ran just about a 10K over at Twin Creek before the snow, but it was still very icy. Then the next day I went over and I ran in I just ran in my neighborhood. A little bit faster pace for me, 8.5 minutes per mile. I went 5 miles on February 7th. And then February 8th, I went just a couple miles. That was a fun one. I ran it with my daughter, Audrey. And then, of course, you saw the snow run yesterday over at Twin Creek, which was about another 10K, a lot slower because there was quite a bit of snow and it was very slippery. And then tonight I ran almost 5.5 miles on the treadmill. So not bad, really not a bad effort this week. If I can, I'd like to get a long run in this coming weekend to finish the week strong. And so we'll see. Hopefully, you know, I don't know, maybe the bike path near my house. The paved bike path will be clear. All right, so I went through my training for the past week. I think I'll give myself maybe a C as far as a grade. I think I definitely can do better, and I expect more for myself as far as training. So we are almost 13 weeks, about 13 and a half weeks away from the Cruel Jewel 100. Wow, that's coming quickly. And let's just double check and see where I'm at on the waiting list. Still 54th on the waiting list, so I haven't moved up at all this week, which is a little bit surprising. So I do expect that there will be several days where there will be a big chunk of people that drop out. Don't know exactly what days those are, but I'm not sure if maybe there's a day where they can get a discount if they roll it over, or as we get closer, we're just going to have a bunch of people drop out because of COVID. So I'll tell you one thing that I definitely know I can improve on right now. That is vertical gain. I have not been hitting those steps enough, and I've not been running the hills enough. So I really need to increase that in the very near future if I have any hope of finishing the Cruel Jewel 100. So definitely going to try to seek out that vertical gain as much as possible, or that vert as we say, and try to get that going more often during the week. So my treadmill actually does have an incline. I don't know how well it works, so I might try that a little bit, but I definitely am going to be hitting the stairs, trying to do it at least twice a week. And then my trails, of course, I can get a solid 1,000-foot vertical gain each workout over there at Twin Creek. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hope your training's going well. We'll probably keep it at that tonight, leave it at that, and let you go. So have a good evening, and thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that very much. Like this video if you do like it by hitting the thumbs up, and hit the bell notification for future notifications of videos that I publish. So hang in there, and hopefully we'll be getting some better weather soon. Take care. We'll catch you in the next one.